What's going on, guys? I'm here to bring you a review of my thoughts and opinions on season 2, episode 325. Let's go for the review first. The chapter starts off with Missing fighting with the Purple Eye Brother. The Purple Eye Brother Observer uses its special skills called the Slow Eye, and Missing uses her Observer to reflect that move, and then she proceeds to punch him to knock him out. And Dorsey is still cheering her on. Missing asks Bomb if she is strong enough to save the prisoners. We see that the trauma from losing Archiraptor and Prince is affecting her when she says, I don't want anyone to die because of me ever again. Bomb might have figured it out, what's going on. He might not know all the details, but he might have figured out and connected to what happened in the Hell Train. We don't know, but I'm guessing Missing is going to be the one to tell him. If not, it's probably going to be Wang Na. So Bong lets her tag along to save the prisoners, and then we cut off straight to Alpathion confronting Ivankhel, and he states that he heard that she disappeared from the floor of the test, and that he never imagined she would come to the last station. Alpathion makes the assumption that she is in cahoots with Fog, and Ivankhel tells him she is here because the Jihad army messed with Hong Song. Alpathion explains that this would have never happened if Hong Song would have reported it to the right authorities about an irregular taking the test. Alpathion continues to engage in a conversation with Ivankhel by stating that she is going to invite death to herself. Ivankhel laughs that off and tells Alpathion that he is trying to act like a god, and that she has survived hell, so she isn't afraid to die. The only thing she fears more is to live under someone else, because that would be worse than death. Ivankhel notices that this conversation isn't going anywhere, so he orders Sharan to inform the troops on the rear to get into formation. They're going to attempt to subdue Ivankhel until a squadron commander, Kulivan, arrives. We see 4th class servant Sharkel, who is a spearman and wave controller, 3rd class servant Changtong Tano, while Shireen's giving out the instructions to get into position and surround Ivankhel and to back her up and intercept Ivankhel's attack from a distance while staying in position. Sharan explains that close combat is extremely dangerous against Ivankhel and that she will handle it herself. We cut to Kay wishing that he could help Shireen, which I don't know why he's wishing that. He's not strong enough. He should be lucky he didn't die with his servants, if you ask me. I don't know why he's... Kay, yo, dog, Kay, just stay back. You know, you have a marriage to fulfill, an arranged marriage to fulfill. Okay, so basically, Sharan states that she will be the fisherman since the squadron commander is in here, which I'm guessing that means that Kulivan is a fisherman, which is pretty dope. We find out that Ivankhel is a light bearer, so he will play a supporting role. Now, I didn't expect I didn't know. We found out that Alpathion is a light bearer, so he will be playing a supporting role. I didn't expect Alpathion to be a light bearer. If anything, I thought he would be a fisherman or a spear bearer. Then Sharan basically proceeds to attack with her sword, but it was blocked by Ivankhel's flame sword. Ivankhel compliments her attack for being fast and packing a good punch, and is impressed by Sharan. Sharan accepts her compliment. Shark Hell attacks from long distance with Shark Hell style spear skill 100 spirals. Yvonne destroys Shark Hell's attack with her own move called Infernal Flaming Ecstasy. Yvonne realizes that Shireen doesn't make sound when she moves. Shireen attacks Yvonne with her Ares style needle lethal move, Fairy Light, and Yvonne blocks it with her glowing sword. We find out that Yvonne's sword is broken, and Yvonne notices that Shireen was aiming for the handle. Yvonne acknowledges that Shireen has a confident way of handling her weapon, and that she envies Shireen for those skills of hers. Yvonne uses Infernal Flaming Ecstasy again. Yvonne summons her ancient power and grabs Shireen with her arm. And the ancient beast grabs Shireen with his right arm. Yvonne interrogates Shireen and asks her if she is from the Air family, and states that the Air family doesn't like war. Why is she here per se? We find out that from Shireen, we find out that the Air family does whatever it takes to prevent war. The Air family is related to the Ares family, and the Air family doesn't carry a real sword, but they carry another kind of sword within them. Then this is when we see the sword within Shireen, and it's called Ares Era Brighton Shireen's Guardian Sword, Marine Fairy Swords, and proceeds to attack Yvonne while Alpathion attacks from above Yvonne and tells her to stay where she is. Alpathion uses his move called Lighthouse Control, Wall of Despair. And Yvonne has a flashback to when she first met Hong Song. Hong Song is asking to kill, for Yvonne to kill him in the flashback. Yvonne finds it strange that Hong Song isn't afraid of dying, because every ranker she has killed so far has begged for their life. The closer people, and she states that the closer people feel to being immortal, the more they fear death. Yvonne states that she goes from battle to battle just to see them make fools of themselves, which is raw. Yvonne asks what Hong Song is afraid of, since he's not afraid of dying. Hong Song basically states that what he fears more than death is his emotions fading away, his thirst to change the tower, and his desire to achieve his dreams without relying on power. Yvonne relates to Hong Song. We see Yvonne in the prison trying to escape. Alpathion's grab, Alpathion's Wall of Despair. Then she remembers her asking Hong Song what is it that he wants to achieve so badly. Hong Song replies back that he wants to usher in a new era in the tower. Yvonne uses her Infernal Festival of Flame, partially released of an ancient power, which is her, I'm guessing, her ancient beast, or she's only using partially her full power, and proceeds to tell Alpathion and Shireen that she is going to show them what real hell looks like. We cut off to Chong-hee receiving news that warships are arriving from the station and that the regulars are in there. Chong-hee seems to have anticipated this. She wants to find out whether those regulars are brave for no reason, or whether they are threats. That's about it for the review. Now for my thoughts and opinions. This chapter was great. Chong-hee, I feel like Chong-hee's starting to realize that there's some shady shit going around, because why would she state that she wants to know whether they're brave for no reason or whether they're a threat? I don't know. I think Chong-hee's not gonna ask questions. She's probably gonna try to get them alive. So she's probably not gonna try to kill them, if anything. And I believe that Hong Song's probably gonna be the one that saves them. He's probably gonna free them. Yura and Yuri and Evan, we haven't seen them for the longest, so I don't know what they're up to. They're probably trying to free Kuraka and White, and trying to save regulars as a form of distraction, as using those as a form of distraction, which would be interesting. We really don't know about Evankel's past, but she seems like an interesting character, and we're probably going to find out more in later on chapters. Kulivan is probably going to arrive sooner or later. He's probably going to arrive within 1 to 2 chapters from now, and I'm guessing so is Jing Song. Jing Song is probably going to arrive, which will make the playing field even. And I mean, I don't see everyone surviving this. I don't see any of the regulars surviving this. But it's getting really interesting, and I can't wait for the next chapter. That's about it for my chapter review and my thoughts and opinion for this chapter. Ray Optics signing out.